Hello Procrast creators. Today we are making the exploding gift box. This gift box is fun. It is not necessarily, it's time consuming. It says 2 to 3 hours in Cricut Access. They have it there under Merry Christmas exploding box, but you can just get the exploding box template and then go from there. So I'm going to use this at Valentine's, graduation, all kinds of wonderful things. So we're going to make this box today. Before we do that, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for when I put out new videos. But again, we're just going to make this wonderful box. See, and it explodes. And this one has a scene in it, but you can do different kinds of things. You can have photos along the 4 sides of it. So it's just a great little gift if you want to take some time and really put some effort into what you're presenting to someone else. So stay tuned and let's get started on making this box. You can see this is advanced, so I don't know if I should be starting here, but that's where I'm going to start. So here are all of the materials that you would need, and of course all of this is in Design Spaces. If you go down past My Projects, Make Ready to Make Projects, and then go to the next one, I believe it says Boxes. So tells you what to do to prep and what you want to do if you want to alter any of this, and then it kind of gives you a step-by-step of what you need to do. What I have found though as I'm doing this, oh, here's also your fonts. If you are a subscriber to Access, you should have all of this already. So I opened up Access twice, just so that I could refer back to the step-by-step. As you can see here, because it just takes you to the Design Space and it takes you to all of the different mats, but it doesn't tell you what mat's supposed to be what. So you have to figure that out if this is your first time. So, you know, I had to go through each one and figure out, okay, this is my white vinyl, you know, this one is my gray cardstock, you know. So it's just a matter of figuring all of that out so that you know what to do when you start this project. So I am going to get ready to start it. So let's get to cutting. Here's just a quick note. The directions call for a standard grip mat. I am not a fan of standard grip when you're using paper, so I always use a light grip mat because standard grip doesn't work, or it sticks to your mat and then your mat gets all messed up. So I just wanted to share that with you real quick. Okay, so I wanted to show you just quickly the difference between a score line, which kind of just leaves an indentation, like that is an indentation, and then you have your cut lines, which actually of course cuts the paper, and so that you can remove the different sections, which by the way, I'm going to be keeping these for different exploding boxes that I can then use later and tape or glue inside of them. So make sure you keep those. All right, so while other stuff is cutting, I just wanted to show you really quick that I've cut on the folded on the score lines, and it gives you this little tab here. So as you can see, I'm making the top of the box. I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue along that tab and then just hold it in place. And I'm going to go around the whole box until that is done. And as you can see, the score lines gave me the folds, the cut lines gave me the shape of the box. So again, using the picture as a reference because the directions aren't super great, I am going to fold this after putting a dab of glue here. And my glue is brown because I've had my hot glue on way too long. I put a dab of glue on the back tab. I'm going to put a dab of glue in the inside just so that I can pinch it down like that, so you can have that nice little shape. From here, there was another piece that cut off, and I couldn't figure out why did they cut off this little piece, but I figured it out. It goes around our bow here to give it that look. So I'm just going to fold that around each side, of course putting some glue back here. Holding it down for a few seconds without burning myself, and then putting it on the tab here. As you can see, one of my tabs came out, so I'm trying to catch that while I have hot glue still. And I'm just going to hold that. And got some yucky glue on there, but I can peel that off. And there you have it. That will be the top of the box, so that will go like that. So again, I'm still waiting for other stuff to cut, so as it cuts I will continue the process. Okay, so I did want to note that I went to a strong matte just because my light matte got a lot of glitter on it from the glitter paper. So I just wanted you to know, for the last two mattes I will be using my stronger matte, just so that I can get these cut out and the paper not shift and I waste paper. So wanted to let you know that. Also wanted to just show you, I'm putting the inside box together, and again this is just a matter of folding where your score lines are, and after you have it folded, I'm using the pieces of acetate, which you can kind of see here because they're clear. Just to note, the acetate has a film covering over it so that it doesn't scratch the actual acetate, so you will have to take that off. And as you can see with this one, I'm just taking a thin line of hot glue, putting it around, and I'm going to put it in each box but the bottom box. This bottom box will not have one because it's only cutting out 5 squares, because that's going to be at the bottom. No one's going to see it anyway. No need of wasting your acetate. So I just wanted to show you that. So I'm folding on these lines. When I have everything together, of course, I'm going to fold these all down. And actually that makes that the top. So I'm going to fold these all down. This will become my bottom. So I'm going to glue all 4 of these together. This will become my bottom. So I'll glue them on the edge, each corner, and that'll become my bottom, and then the rest of it will become the box. So just wanted to show you that, and I'll be back. Okay, so I have a few more notes for you. One, whatever your outside of your box is, it should be double-sided, being that I used this cardstock that was white on one side and the glittery on the other side. What I did was just make 2 cuts of this, where I'm just going to glue this down in here, so this now becomes my inside, and then I can still keep my outside. So I want to show you that. I'm going to glue this down. I had a piece of acetate get a crack in it, so I'm going to use that as my base to build my little scene in the inside. And just to quickly show you that, you print a lot of trees. 4 trees can make one big tree. So, and what I mean by that is I'm just taking the folded trees, gluing down. As you can see, I'm just putting 1 strip of glue down, and then I'm taking another folded tree, matching up the cuts, and really, look, you can do it with 3. So I'm just taking like that, and then that gives you 1 tree for your scene. So I did not have palms, which it called for. And as you can see, I have so much junk. So I used a sock that I was making little sock things out of. So this is a Dollar Tree sock. I pretty much just cut off, and let me just show you how I made the balls in case you want to do this and you don't have palms at home, or you can just run to the store and get palms. But for me, I try to use what I have at home. So I just took my palm, of course, because I'm trying to show you this, that it does that. But so I just took a little layer off of my sock. I'm doing just a little like I was doing if it was a ponytail, and then I'm just going to take this around like this, and there you have it. I have a ball for my bottom of my snowman, and then I do another one for the top. So I've already done 2 of those, so that will make my little snowman. So I just wanted to show you guys that. So like I said, I'm just going to glue this down. I'm going to put my scene in. I went ahead and went back to the mat that cut the squares and hid everything but one square so I could cut different different colors so that I can have each color a different thing and not have it all the same. So you know, I can have 4 different squares in there, and that still looks pretty cute. So so that is what I'm doing with that. So I will glue those down, and then on top of those I will put the different snowflakes that I've cut out, and you know, that'll be that. So the scene will go in the middle. This will be everything on the outer rim, and I have my Merry Christmas that I'm gonna put on top of my box here. So the Merry Christmas will go right here. So I'm gonna do that. In fact, I can do that while I have this up. So maybe while I have this up, get one of my scrapers here. I have so much stuff. This is a lot of little pieces. Makes a mess. But at the end, when it's off, and I mean when it's done and it's cute, you know, it'll be worth it. So here, just to show you this piece of it. One little scrape. So that'll be cute, and that's at the top of the box. I did do one reindeer. And I'll put that on the front side of the box. Here in the corner like that. So I am going to come back once I glue all of these different pieces down. If you have any questions, please by all means leave them in the comment section. As always, please like, subscribe, hit the bell so you can get notifications. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Please look in the description box for anything that I've used here today. I'll put the links to my affiliate links in that description box below. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. This is a lot of steps. This process normally takes 2 to 3 hours they give it. So you're getting it in within a few minutes. So hopefully it is something that you can use. One other thing, when you're making your scene, the other thing that it calls for is glitter. So you can just sprinkle some glitter down in there. And that's pretty much that. You got the tops of the trees, which you'll glue on to finish your tree off. I didn't have white glitter, so I'm using gold glitter. So like I said, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thank you for watching. See y'all the next time.